As an academic now based in the UK, raised in the Philippines, educated and having worked in Singapore, Spain, and in Australia, I see myself constantly navigating educational landscapes. Frequently, these landscapes present as datascapes, reflected in my efforts to try to trace the flows of data in schools and universities that often appear, in the words of Deleuze and Guattari, as rhizomatic, tangled links without a center. I argue that global interconnectedness and flows of data that constitute education datascapes are demonstrated quite clearly in the education sector in the UK, both in higher education as well as in the compulsory key stages or in schools. Universities regularly consult the UK Council of International Student Affairs, the national advisory body, providing information to international students and universities regarding study opportunities. UK universities are guided by the Department for Education in relation to vital policies about student admissions. In turn, the department pursues a data-driven decision-making model, drawing upon the resources of a UK private company, Quacquarelli Simmons, specifically results from its annual international student survey. UK universities also maintain active linkages with the UK Education Advisory Services, a private company created in Taiwan in the 90s, now spread across 30 countries worldwide. During reflective conversations with academic colleagues, one question surfaces: what is happening to higher education in the era of big data? Or more pointedly, how are private educational corporations and government agencies preoccupied with economic gain and political soft power, misusing data to influence education provision? In the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic and with the cancellation of the 2020 GCE A-level national tests, the Department for Education implemented a standardized predictive test system that led to a highly embarrassing public policy reversal. The UK's Office of Qualification, or Ofqual, took on the task of creating a data-informed testing system, incorporating historical test performance of a school as well as class sizes as components of a controversial algorithm to compute students' scores designed to temper teacher-issued marks as a replacement for the GCE A-levels. The use of the algorithm placed selective private schools, which have historically better performance and relatively smaller class sizes, at an advantage over public schools. This fiasco has led to difficult conversations with schools. How should data-driven, evidence-informed decisions be undertaken? Should the nature of data be focused on the solutions it provides, regardless of possible social consequences? Or should data be used to arrive at a common good? In this education datascape, I find it necessary to map the global cultural flows of data and to identify moments where education is reconfigured and reshaped, and how those constituted by data may be differentially advantaged and disadvantaged.